This is a McKenna law firm. We got damages, accessory services, much of the manifest records and policy regulations services at a law firm here. 509-765-4451, fax 509-765-1618. Broken laptop, policy regulated broken window, regulations service administration office of COVID-19 authorization. Bring much of the testimony of the McKenna law firm. And Mr. McKinnon himself being professionalism and policy regulations of being patient, bringing much of the testimony and service, bringing such of a download the McKenna law firm at 509-765-4451, 509-765-1619. Now, Don Trump being the President of the United States of America, bringing testimony in service and policy regulations service, biological mother and sibling administration office of Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, Tiffany Trump, Eric Trump, and the deceased of Ivana Trump was across the street in Brokendale. Policy regulation. According on this information downloads made from George Washington at the golf club resort called Columbia Point and the yacht club, Richland, Washington, and 825 Jadwin, the federal courthouse, Kennedy building, with the policy regulation. Eric I. Singer is the mayor of Richland. It's a federal courthouse. Norma Rodriguez, a judge. They live in under residence and policy regulation increments, and she's a judge, and he's a mayor. And also the service for the Benton County Justice Department, submitting policy affidavits, birth certificates, affidavits, certificates, transmitted information, expediting fees. Now, Grant County 35C Street issues out birth certificates, and Benton County Justice Department issued birth certificates, which is the same McKenna law firm here in Kennewick, Washington, Flynn, Memmerman, Palmer, and McKenna law firm, which I was negotiating with Norma Rodriguez at a federal courthouse in Red Luskin for school districts. Now it's called School District, McKenna law firm, Flynn, Memmerman, and Palmer. Now, Flynn, Memmerman, and Palmer has an office as well, private office, bigger office now. And the Social Security office has a bigger office and has a big American Eagle, American title, bigger office. Moved it to a bigger area, location, because of the broken window and broken laptop, broken stolen phone, and service and policy regulation, John Limkins, 509-765-4451, fax 509-765-1619. Now, bring all that information to Upward, make a testimony. And mechanical law firm at 509-765-1619. This timesheet. This timesheet period is from November 1st of 2004 to November 15th of 2024. We got time in 11/4/2024 from 8 to 12, 12:45 to 3:15. That's 6.5 hours. 11/5/2024, 8 to 1, 1 to 2:30, that to 5, which is 7.5 hours. 11/6/2024, 8:15 to 11:45, 12:30 to 5, which is 8 hours. 11/7/2024, 8 to 11:55, 12 to 12:25 to 5 hours, which is 8.5 timeout. And 8 to 12 to 12:45 to 4, which is 7.25 hours. That's notes is dog to vet and orthodontist. We got 11/11/2024, 11/12. It's a holiday. That's Veterans Day, which is 11/11/2024. 11/12/2021, 11/13, 11/14, 11/15 2024. We got 8.25 hours. We got 8.25 hours, 8.25 hours, 7.25 gives us 32 total vacation and sick week, which is 75.75 hours. It gives her a grand total of see. McCann Law Firm PS Corp. Dana L. Garrett. McCann Law Firm PS Corp. Check number 10182. (7040) South, Most Lake, Washington. McCann Law Firm PS Corp. Pay period is November 1st, 2024 to 11/15/2024. Hourly pay, 75.75 hours, $25.50. Current amount, $1,880.62. Total amount is $41,473.82. Holiday pay, $25.50, 8 hours. Holiday pay, $204.00. Total amount, $780.00. Reimbursement, $42.34. Vacation pay, $1,530.01. Sick pay, $449.21. Washington Workers' Compensation Tax, 0. Social Security, $134.39. Comes to a total of $2,742.45. Washington Paid Family Medicare Leave, EE, $11.47. Total of $233.99. Medicare, $31.43. Comes to amount of $641.38. Washington Care Fund Employee, $12.57. Total is $256.55. Federal income tax is $177.43. Total amount is $3,418.33. Deductions comes to a total amount of $3.40. Total net pay, $2,160.50. Yearly amount is $44,275.38. Taxes is $367.29. Year is $7,900. Deductions $3.40. Net pay is $1,821. Check number 10182. McKenna Law Firm, PS Corp. This is John H. McKinnon, John Luke McKinnon, and we got hours. 11/4/5/6/7/8 of 2024. Come to amount of 37.7 hours. We got Veterans Day. We got 11/12/13/14/15. Total amount of 8.25 hours, 7.25 hours. Total amount is 32 hours. Total vacation sick week. Social Security. Social Security is $175, comes to a year amount of $2,115. Washington paid family and medical leave E, $8.60, comes to a year amount of $180.59. Washington Care Fund employee is $9.43. Year amount is $198.03. Medicare is $21.56. Total year amount is $494.31. $194.81. Check number 10184. Washington Workers' Compensation Tax, $0. Federal income tax, $94.58. Year amount is $1,986.18. Total amount is $1,625. Yearly is $34,125. Taxes is $236.92, $4,975.38. Deductions is $2.93. Total amount is $1,388.08. There's a John McKenna law firm. McKenna Law Office, PS Corp., 704 East Olive, Mosaic, Washington. Unemployment insurance active, tax registration active, city endorsements, Mosaic General Business. BUS 1983 03207 03207 active. Industrial insurance active. Issue date December 29, 2023. Identified business ID 602678475. Business ID 001. Location 0001. Expires December 31st, 2024. We got the new renovated update. McKenna Law Firm, UBI number 602-678-475-0001-0001. McKenna Law Firm, PS Corp. Employment Insurance Active, Industrial Insurance Active, Tax Registration Active, Mosaic Original Business Bus 1983-03207 active. McKenna Law Firm, PS Corp. Employment Insurance Active, Tax Registration Active, City Endorsements, Mosaic General Business, BUS 1983-032 active. License restrictions require not licensed for hire minors without a minor work permit. Issue date November 23, 2022. Unified Business 602-678-8475. Business 001. Location 001. Expires December 31st, 2023. This document and regulations, endorsements, license, features, and business and names through the accepting and documents and license, and they certifies informations on the application so complete and accurate to the best of the laws, and the business conducted in compliance with all applicable Washington state, county, and city regulations. McKenna Law Firm, PS Corp. McKenna Law Firm, PS Corp. 708 South, Mosaic, Washington. Employment Insurance Active, a Tax Registration Active, City Endorsement, Mosaic General Business. BUS 1983, Bus 1983-03207 active. License issue date March 26, 2022. Unified Business ID 602-678-475 ID 001. Live location 001 that expires December 31st, 2022. Business license. February 19, 2020. My ID is 60052479600100001. Location. Expires October 31st, 2021. Business license. Ken Law Firm PS Corp. Moslake, Washington. Business license effective December 29, 2023. Unified ID business license 602-678-475001. Location 001, December 31st, 2024. We're going to have it updated. It's McKen Law Firm, 7040 South, Moslake, Washington. Washington State Prosecutor Andy Miller, 712 Oak Island Place, Kennewick, Washington, 99936. 4011314, Felix, 1400 Main Street, Othello, Washington. Washington State Farm Bureau. CIMRON5, 7 Andy Miller, Attorney's Office, 712 Oak Island Place, Kennewick, Washington, 1400 Main Street, Othello, Washington. Barela, Felix, 805 at Gmail, CIMRON5yahoo.com. McKen Law Firm, 509-765-4451. Business card, John LeGrand, beautiful man. McKen Law Firm, PS Corp, 7040 South, Moslake, Washington. 2007-13, $21 paid. Total amount of $2,445. 2020, 2022, 2023, 2024. This is 2021. $2,445. 2022, $2,713.21 paid. 2021, $2,445.95 pays. 2000, the year 2012, $2,738.21 paid. $2023, $2,872.97 paid. $1,100 South Ocean Boulevard. 11 bedrooms, 52 bathrooms, 37,414 square feet, built in 1927. $1927-2000 baths, 52 spas, hot tubs. Construction type concrete, exterior wall stucco. Heating type forced air unit. Air conditioning type central. 1 fireplace, quality B. Total area is 37414. Building count is 12. Commercial category. Building type is club, lounge, or professional association. Baths 52, full baths 52, stories 6, total size 37,414 square feet. Fireplace 1, area is 21,516 square feet, first floor. Garage 660 square feet. Improvement, patio pool size. Census tracts 3514, county FIPS is 12099, county is Palm Beach, zip code is 33480/5004. Zoning commercial, zoning description club, lounge, professional association, size 762,914 square feet, anchors is 17.514. That's section 35 TWN 43 SRNG Palm Beach 12 count. Partial ID is 5043 5043 43 50 5043 43 3500002030. Range is section 35 town 43 SRNG 43E Palm Beach. This is William H. Gates, Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft Company. Taxes are paid by Felix Barela. $995,000, $805, $900,000 paid by who? Felix Barela, UBI number 602-720-979, CIMRON5INC, 1400 East Main Street, Othello, Washington, 99344. Direct deposit. Census tract. Census tract is 24200. County FIPS is 53033. County's King. Zip code's 98039/238. Residential single family residence 334 square feet. 5.15 acres. Range is section 25 TWN 25 RNG 04. Building count is 2. Partial ID. Partial ID is 920890009. Partial ID is 92089000079. Tax account ID is 9208900007908. Owner's records. Watermark Estimating Management LLC, 10230 North Points Drive, Suite 200, Kirkland, Washington, 98033. Grant deed, December 14, 1988. William H. Gates. Microsoft, William H. Gates. (1835) 73rd Avenue, Northeast Medina, Washington, 9809. 7 bathrooms, 24 bathrooms, 15.5. Bathrooms 24. Heating type hot water. Fireplace 6, building 2. Stories 4. Total size is 48,160 square feet. First floor 222,860 square feet. Second floor 9,870 feet. Porch 320 square feet. Garage 7,510 feet. Parking type mix. Parking space 5. Building residential. Condition average. Garage type mixed. Pool yes. Fuel electric. Sewer municipal. Water private. That's Felix Barela. Felixbarela. 1835, 73rd Avenue, Medina, Washington, 98039. Moses Lake, Utilities, P.O. Box 1579, Moses Lake, Washington, 98837/0244, 509-347-0497. Pay by phone, online, www.cityofml.com, ub@cityofml.com, email. For utility services, call 509-764-3701. After hours, water-related emergencies. It's a negative. Due date 11/30/2024. Account number 73073842. Billing date October 30th, 2004. $307.64. Water meter, usage register, late payment charge $5. Water metered fixed charge $24.83. Water meter tier 1 $4.14. Stormwater $7.11. Stormwater $7.11. Ambulance service $17.20. Sewer flat $41.88. Residential solid waste $37.12. Utility tax water $3.22. Utility tax stormwater 79 cents. Utility tax sewer $4.85. Utility tax solid waste $4.12. 11/30. Account number 73073842. John Lim McKenna, 704 East Olive. 11/30/2004, 30784. Account number 707-307-3842. City of Moses Lake, P.O. Box 1579, Moses Lake, Washington, 98837/00224. So we got damages from the window. This entire window was busted out. And busted out. So we record all the information. Fax machine, copier, on machine. This is a KONICAMINOLTA BizHub C301I. We got WX107, we got toner, we got OWHCG533 premium toner cartridge, toner TN328G CVN. This is Kanaka Manai Business Solutions, USA. This premium toner cartridge, OWH-CG533A. Certified mail cards, March 22nd, 2012. Monotic Solutions, toner. Pitney Bowes. So this one that was busted out and totally, they came in here and meleeed on their administration office and COVID-19 authorization services. So they pretty much came in here and robbed Ken Law Firm, PS Corps. And then they come in here and break into the window, do some more damage, and breaking some more damages, you're going to have to do some measurements, policy, regulations, services to a window. So that window is going to be so the McKenna Law Firm. It's policy, regulations, service of law firm. And the policy, regulations, services of law firm and Ken Law Firm at 509-765-4451. 509-765-6019. So the Brooklyn Law Firm to policy, regulation, services. A law firm, bring authorization and service. was the Constitution of the United States of America. We, the people of the United States, order and form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide the common defense, promote general welfare, and secure blessing, liberty over ourselves and prosperity, and obtain, establish the Constitution of the United States of America. Article 1. In all legislative power herein granted shall be vested in the Congress of the United States, which shall consent the Senate of the House and Representatives. Section 2. The House of Representatives is composed of members and chosen every second year of people and serve in states and election of the states shall qualify and request. Elections must be numerous branches of state legislation. Persons shall representatives shall attain the age of 21 years and 7 years in such of the United States, and shall then be elected and inhabit the state in which shall be chosen. Representatives direct taxes and appointed among the several states in which would be included in union according to representative numbers. They are determined adding the whole number of the 3 persons, including those bound in service in the terms of years, excluding Indians not taxed, 3/5 of all persons, actual increments of within 3 years after the first meeting of the Congress of the United States, within every subsequent terms of 10 years, and a maneuver they shall by law direct numerous representatives shall exceed one of their 30,000. Each state shall have at least a representative of the choose of the 3. Massachusetts, 8, Rhode Island, Providence, Plantations, and Cincinnati, Kentucky, Cincinnati, 5 of New York, 6 New Jersey, 4 Pennsylvania, 8 Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, and 10, North Carolina, 5, South Carolina, 5, and Georgia, 3. Vacancies begin in representatives from the state of executive authorities, therefore writs and elections of vacancies. Host representatives shall cause the speaker's offices, shall have the power of impeachment. Section 3. The Senate and states shall compose of 2 senators, each state chosen legislature therefore 6 years, and each senator shall have 1 vote. Immediately after there shall be a simple convenience of the first elections that will be divided equally into the 3 classes. The Constitution of the United States of America. The person shall be divided equally into the 3 classes. The states and senators of first class will vacate in the expirations of the 2nd year, the 2nd year expiration 4th year, and the 3rd class of expiration of the 6th year. And one of the 3rd may be chosen every 2nd year, and vacancies happen in reassignments and otherwise during recess and legislation in the state and executive, therefore temporary appointments in the next meeting legislators shall then file vacancies. Such vacancies, no person shall be a senator and shall not have attained the age of 30 years. Been 9 years as citizens of the United States, House should not be selected. When elected, to be inhabitant in the state which shall be chosen. The Vice President of the United States shall be the President and Senate and shall have no vote unless they are equally divided. The Senate shall chase their other officers and also presidents pro tempore absence of vacant vice presidents exercise the office of President of the United States. The Senate have the power to involve impeachments, sitting with their purposes that shall oath and affirmative when the President of the United States tried the Chief Justice shall President, and the person shall convict with concurrence of 2/3 of the members present. Judgment of cases impeachment shall be extended furthermore in removal of office. Disqualifications hold and enjoy in the office of honor and trust and profit under the United States, and party convicted shall never then less liable and subject indictment of trial, judgment, and punishment according to law. Section 4. The terms and place and the manner of holding elections for the senator, representative, and prescribed in the state of Washington legislation. Therefore, Congress at any time lawmaking, altering such regulations, set places and choosing senators. Congress assembled in once of the year meeting shall be first Monday in December unless they shall law appointment by direct day. Section 5. Each house shall be judge of election, returns and qualifications of members, and majority of the constitute the quorums and business in smaller numbers adjourn from the day to day, and authorize compel attendance absent members in such as matter under such penalties in each house by provide. Each house might determine rules and proceedings, punishments of members of disorderly behavior, and comments and 2/3 expel of a member. Each member shall be kept in journal and proceedings, and from the time of publishing, expecting such parties in your judgment require secretary. Fifth, and also the service of the yeas and nays of members in either house of question shall desire the fifth of those present enter those journals. Neither house of the journey during the session of the Congress consents of the others and adjourn more than days in a place that which of the two houses shall be sitting. Section 6. Senators and representatives and complainants of services and shall in their case accept treason, felony, and breach of peace and privilege and arrest during the attendance of the session representatives house, going to returning from the same and the speech and debate in either house, and shall be questioned to any other place. No senator or representative shall, during the time he was elected appointment of civil officer under authority of the United States, shall be created. Emoluments hereof shall have been increased during the each such time of person including any office. Under the United States shall a member of the House during continuance in office. Section 7. Bill of arising revenue organize the House of Representatives, Senate of propose of concur with amendments such as other bills. Every bill which have base in House Representatives and the Senate before it became a law, presenting President of the United States, he will approve and shall sign it, and he shall return it, which his objections that the House of shall originated shall enter the objections of large of their journal, presiding reconsidered after such considerations of 2/3 of the House shall agree to pass the bill, shall send others objections to other House, and which shall likewise consider to improve 2/3 of the House, shall become the law, but the cases votes the House shall be determined yeas and nays. The names and persons voting and against the bill, entering a journal of the House, respectively of any bill, returning in President days and Sundays except, shall be presented in the Senate, and shall law in like manner and be signed unless Congress in their adjournment prevent its return. Its case, it shall be a law. Every order, resolution, vote, concurrence in Senate and House Representatives as necessary, except the questions on adjournment, presented by the President of the United States of America, and before shall effect and approve him, and then disapprove by him, shall be repassed 2/3 in Senate, House, and Representatives according rules and limitation prescribed in the case of bill. Section of the Congress shall have the power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, excess taxes, and pay debts, and provide common deficiencies in general welfare in the United States by all dues, imposts, and excise all uniform throughout the United States. To borrow money and credits in the United States, to re-regulate commerce with foreign nations among several states and of their Indian tribes, establish unfair rule nationalizing uniform laws and subjects and bankruptcies throughout the United States, to coin money, regulate therefore the foreign coin and fix the standard of weights and measure, provide the punishment of counterfeiting and securities in current coin of the United States of America. Establish post offices and post roads, promote programs in science, useful arts, and secure limited terms and authors and investors and exclusive rights to respective writings and discoveries, constitute tribal and interfere with Supreme Court, define punishment practice and felonies committing in the high seas and offenses against the law and nations, declare war, grant and reprisal, and make rules and concur and capture land and water, raise and support armies, and appropriation of money used and shall in no longer terms for 2 years, provide and maintain navy, the rules and government regulations of land and naval forces, provide calling militia, execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrection and repel invasion. Provide organized army and displaying militia for governing in part and for the terms employed in the service of the United States, reserving the Senate respective appointment of officers and authority, retraining militia according to disciplines prescribed by Congress. Exercise exclude legislation in cases, however, district, and acceptance of Congress become the government of the United States. Provide organized army, disciplining the militia, and also governing the such a part may employ service in the United States, reserving the states respectively. So this service that they have, administration office. Exercise exclude legislation. This is providing organized army, discipline and militia for governing such part of them employed in service in the United States, reserving states respectfully appointment of officers and authority in training militia according to discipline prescribed by Congress, to exercise exclude legislation in cases whatsoever such as district not extending 10 miles square, to make a succession of particular states and acceptance in Congress become seat of government of the United States, excessive like authority over all places purchased by the consent of legislation in the state in which same shall be for erection of the forts, magazines, arsenals, dockyards, and other needed buildings. To make laws shall necessary proper carrying into execution foregoing powers, all powers vested in the Constitution and government of the United States and Department of Office. Therefore, Section 9, administrative importance of such persons in any states existing shall think proper admit and prohibit by the Congress prior the year 1808 by the tax of duty imposed in such importation exceeding $10 for each person. Privilege of the writ corpus shall subpoena unless the case of rebellion and invasion of public safety may require it. The bill of tenor and post facto law shall be passed. Capitation of other direct tax shall laid unless appropriation and census remuneration herein before directed to be taken. No tax duty shall be laid or articles exported from any state. Preference shall be given to regulation, commerce, revenue, and parts and ports of the state over those another. Shall vessel bound to from one state to obligated to enter, declare, pay duties in another. No money shall be drawn from treasury or correspondent appointments made by law, regular statements and accounts of receipts, expectation, public money, and shall publish from the time to time. The title and nobility shall grant the United States and person holding the post office, holding an office of profit and trust under them, without consent of the Congress, except present enrollment, endowment, office, or title in kind of whatever a king, prince, or foreign state. State without consent of Congress and post, duties, imports, exports, except may be absolutely necessary for executing exception laws and net procedure duties imposed laid by the state, imports and exports, to use the Treasury of the United States, and also laws shall be a subject revision control of the Congress. The state shall, without the consent of Congress, lay a duty of tonnage, keep troops, ships, war, time of peace, enter into an agreement, compact with another state, with a foreign power, engage in war unless actual invaded in such imminent danger as will not admit of delay. The President of the United States, Article 2, Section 1. The executive power shall be vested President of the United States of America, and he shall hold the office during the terms of 4 years, together with his vice president chosen in the same term to be elected follows. Each shall appoint a manner of legislation and therefore direct numerous electors and equal the whole number of senators, representatives of the state, and elected the Congress by no senator representatives and persons holding office of trust, profit under United States of America shall appointed an elector. The electors shall meet the respective states and vote the ballots for the 2 persons whom a least shall be inhabited in the same state with themselves, and shall make the list of all persons voted for the number of the votes for each, which list shall sign and certify and transmit sealed government of the United States, directed to the President of the Senate. The President of the Senate shall present of the Senate, House Representatives, open all certifications on vote and shall then be counted. The persons having greatest number of votes shall be the president, and such number, majority of whole number of electors, appointed that there are more than have such majority and have equal number of votes. House of Representatives shall immediately chase by ballot one of the presidents by them for the president, and the person that have the majority from the highest of list, said the House, like the manner chase of the president. But the chase of the president, the vote shall be taken by Senate representatives such as states having vote. A quorum of the purpose shall consist of members from the 2/3 of the state, a majority of the states necessary to the choice in every case, and choice president of the president. The choice of the president, the person having greatest number in votes and electors, shall be the president, therefore should remain more than have equal votes in the Senate and chase from them by ballot the vice president. The Congress by determine in the time of chasing electorals, the electors, now chasing electors and the day they shall give their votes, which the day they same throughout the United States of America. No person except a natural born citizen of the United States of time adopts and constitution eligible for office of president. Neither shall any person eligible for the office have the attaining age of 35 years and 40 years resident within the United States in case of removal president of office, death, resignation, or inability to discharge of powers or duties of the United States office. Has to vote the president devolve on the vice president, and the Congress made law provide the case of removal, death, registration, and ability in both of the president and vice president declaring the office shall act president in office according to disability removing, or the president shall be elected. The president shall be stated times reserved of their service. Confiscation shall neither increase in dismissing during the period, for they shall have been elected and shall be received within their period of any immunity up from the United States or any of them. Before entering the execution of his office, he be following oath, affirmative, and solely swear, or I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States of America, best of my all, best. Now, the United States will be best of my ability to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Section 2, the President shall be Commander-in-Chief in the Army, Navy, United States, and a militia in several states are called into actual service in the United States and may require opinion. In writing, principal office execution departments upon subjects relating to its duties, representative officers shall have the power and great reprieves and pardons from offices against the United States, except the case of impeachment. You shall have the power to advise and consent the Senate and make treaties deprive 2/3 of the Senate and concur shall nominate by with advice of consents of the Senate and appoint ambassadors and public ministers and consult judges and also the Supreme Court in offense on the officers of the United States of America, whose appointments are here therefore provided which are established law. Their Congress law and appointments in such offices they think proper and present in the law and courts and law and heads of departments. The President shall power fill all vacancies that happen during the recess of Senate and grant commissions which shall expire at the end of the next section. So this is Don McKinnon's office at 509-765-4451, fax 509-765-1619. The McKinnon Law Firm at 509-765-4451, 509-765-1619, the President primary election, carrying the executive order, bringing much of the testimony, services, and administration off the McKinnon Law Firm. Breaking into the law firm and bringing their testimony and services to much of their administration office And at 704 East Olive, Lake, Washington, authorization and personal income in society of the President, 45th, 46th, 47th President of the United States of America. 704 East Olive, Lake, Washington, Marston Bar Association, 13294. Phone number 509-765-4451. Fax 509-765-1619. That's Eric I. Singer, Norman Rodriguez, Ryan Lutzkin, the Mayor of Richland. Norman Rodriguez, they're all residents in policy, regulation, and services. Witness testimony, Eric I. Singer, Norman Rodriguez, Mary Cantwell, and that's Mary Cantwell, and also Judith Wernick, Don Dent. Mr. Dent, he's the policy regulation, the policy regulation of the Constitution. And the policy being Mr. Ryan Lutzkin, Norman Rodriguez, a judge, and Eric I. Singer at 7825 Jadwin, the Federal Courthouse, Kennedy Building. Policy regulation, birth certificate verification, and citizen policy regulations at United States Army Base, United States Airport, International Airport, Tri-City Airport, and policy regulation down and submitting information. John Lou McKinnon is at 519-765-4451, fax 519-765-619. That's Carla McKenna, Dana Garrett, and also Steve Hobbs and Kim Wayman at 801 Capitol Way, SOS-WA-GOV, 40234 Olympia, Washington, zip code 98504. SOS-WA-GOV course. SOS-WA-GOV Corps. That's the Policy Regulation and Service Administration Office.